So what happened was, no, it don't work. So I was recording yesterday, but then all of a sudden the lights went out. Maybe the sound went out, not the lights. Why I said that? So I was going to record the other day, but then my son came here and I had to help him with his homework. No, he got to help with his homework. He's 5 and already don't like doing the homework. This stuff weird. Yeah, I know. Back. Yeah, your boy's back. I had technical difficulties yesterday, so I recorded a whole video and the whole thing. It was no sound. I'm recording this now, and I'm not using my mic. My mic I got right here. I'm not using it because this let me down yesterday. And this is a, what is that, Sure Right? Yeah. So far I've been on Zepbound like 3.5 months. And so far this journey has been full of turns and twists. And it's been a journey, you know, so. Hey, if you've been following my content, you've been liking my videos, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your love and support. Definitely feel that, and I'm going to tell you I appreciate you very much. So, if you're new to the channel, I like to share my journey. I tell you about things that are going on. I tell you about things that's going on with me and on the Zepbound. And man, Zepbound is different. I just want to tell everyone, thank you for checking in. Thank you for coming back. Sorry I've been away. I know last time it was the kids. This time it was all me because I'm adapted and just life been lifing, you know? When life be lifing, it be lifing. It don't care.
I don't care.
I recently went to the doctor and got some blood work, and it wasn't good. It was good. It was bad at the same time. So now I got to do a whole lot of more tests, and I went and had a test yesterday. So I might be on another journey real soon, and I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna break everything down into sections. This is about my life on Zepbound 5 mg. That's right. I'm still on the 5 mg. Do I want to titrate up to the 7.5? I do not. Like, I'm happy with the results I'm getting from the 5 mg. Really, it seems like it's always the same results. I'll be honest with you. I lost just so much weight, seem to be on the 2.5. I've been losing on the 5. So, I don't know. I'm not interested in titrating up. Like you said, go low and slow. Don't rush it. Don't try to rush and get to the 5. If you're on the 2.5, if you're on the 2.5, don't try to rush and get to the 7.5. Just don't. I would say keep on the lowest dose you can take to keep the food noise gone and the hunger at bay. As long as you do that, you'll be fine. So, what has my last 3 months on Zepbound been like? Well, my last 3 months has been crazy.
This is crazy, this is crazy, this is crazy.
You know, I'm able to walk now. No problem walking. I haven't been working out like I should, and that's totally my fault, but I have been working out. So that's all positive. I recently switched over to mail order. I was getting it filled at my local Walgreens. However, I found out I can get mail order for 3 months. So I was like, I can get filled mail order 3 months at a time. And plus, I want to be on 5 mg for the rest of the time I'm on Zepbound. Like, I don't want to go up to the 7.5. I do not. So if I can get 3 months supply for 5 mg, I said, let's go for it. So I switched over to mail order because, like I was saying, the Walgreens in my area, all over the city in Atlanta, I was out.
You've done nothing! Nothing!
So one time I had to wait a whole week to get my prescription. So I didn't want to do that no more. So I found out with Express Script, I can get 3 months supply. So be on the lookout for my community post when I get that 3 month supply. I can't wait to get the 3 month supply. I think it's gonna be great to have that supply always on hand. But no crazy swings, no surprise side effects. Everything's still running smooth on Zepbound, you know. So my 3 months has been good. It's been golden, it's been solid. So what has changed in the last 3 months? I did an arm shot. Yeah. I've been shooting my belly all this time. And like I said, you know, I was getting it in the stomach, you know. I was doing the belly zone around my navel, 2 inches around my navel. What?
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Hold up. I was taking the injection of the Zepbound, 2 inches going around my navel, right? And I was having a lot of interaction. Like I said, I showed you pictures last time in the last video of the little bumps I was getting around my navel, and it was all inchy. And you gotta think about, I've been shooting that spot for the last 3 months. So I was like, let me give it a rest. Let me try a different area. So my wife had to help me do it, and it was fun because she reached back there. She shot it real fast. So pow, it was in there. And it did hurt more. So the only thing different than the arm shot and the belly shot is sometimes in the belly shot, I didn't feel it. Like sometimes I had to look at it to make sure it went in. But that arm shot, I felt it the whole time. I felt it go in the whole time, and it was painful. It didn't last long, so it wasn't a lot of pain, but you definitely know you got a shot, you know. And then the arm was kind of sore that night and the next day, and even now it has a little lump back there, but it's not itchy like the belly was. And it's not as broke out like the belly was either. So I think I'm gonna do my other arm next, and then I'm gonna go to the thigh. I'm gonna go arm, leg, and then go back to the belly. So I'm gonna give my belly like a full month rest before I do another injection in the stomach area. So for the arm shot, it's been keeping the hunger at bay. I haven't been more hungry at all. I would say no different side effects for me. Everything the same. You know, I'm what they call a hyper responder. So I'm not getting all those side effects. Some people get a little constipation. That's about it. No nausea. It don't make me feel upset at all. So my body is well adapted to the Zepbound medication. So with me going around from one arm to the next, I'll keep you posted on that, okay? I'll let you know how it's going. All right, so next, I want to talk about promotion. So on my channel, I try to communicate with my audience, and I appreciate each and every one of you. You are who I make these videos for people people interested in Zepbound, don't have anyone to go to, and I want to be that go-to for, especially for men and women that curious, that look like me, that want to know about Zepbound. They hear people talk about it, but they're unsure. They worry about the side effects of the medication. They see the lawsuits all over Instagram and Facebook for the other medications, but we're not worried about that here. We're trying to get this weight off, okay? So what I was saying is that promotion, like I have actually had my first person reach out to me for a promotional deal, and I mean, it was great coming from me. I'm like, okay, I don't mind promoting your product. The only thing about me is, and you're gonna learn this about me too, I'm big on what I put in my body. Yeah, I know I might be overweight, but even overweight, I don't know how I got there, because I eat clean. When I say I eat clean, I like to eat clean. I don't do a lot of, I guess I went through a period where I did eat fried foods, but even fried foods, I air fry it, and I use olive oil, avocado oil, you know, I don't know, my metabolism just slowed all the way down. So last time I went on, I went vegan, and when I got off the diet, I gained back more weight than I had lost being vegan, okay? And what vegan showed me is that you can really lose weight on any diet. You don't need a specific diet to lose weight. As long as you stick to the plan, you can eat rice and lose weight. Just as long as you eat it a certain way and stick to the diet plan, you will lose weight on the diet. So that what being vegan showed me, because I was eating carbs on top of carbs on top of carbs, and because I wouldn't eat no meat, I was dropping weight. And guess what? When I started back eating meat, that weight came right back. So that's one reason that I even found Zepbound, because I'm going for the gastric sleeve. That's another journey. But I'm gonna get to that, okay? So, promotional brand. Like I'm saying, if you're a company or you got a brand you're trying to promote, reach out to me. If it's something that I can promote to the audience, I definitely will. I do promote brands that I use myself. So if I promote it to the audience, it's something that I use and I trust. As long as you got a clean product with like stevia, monk fruit, allulose, hey, I support you all day. Like I support Dr. Bird and his products, because I've been watching Dr. Bird forever, and I used a lot of Dr. Bird products before, and I can stand behind Dr. Bird products. He don't pay me for a promotion. It's a good brand, you know. One reason I haven't promoted Element, and a lot of people in the community love Element. Is it Element? I think it's Element. I don't promote Element. You know why? Because I don't use it. And I don't use it because the sodium content in it has a lot of sodium. I know sodium is like electrolyte, just like potassium, magnesium, but me personally, I rather have more potassium than sodium, you know, because you look at the sodium in Element, it's a lot of sodium. But you look at the sodium in the Dr. Bird electrolyte powder, I'm gonna put it on the screen so you can see it. That's it. So I'd rather have the potassium rather than the sodium. But this is not medical advice. Talk to your doctor about what's best for you. Hey, you probably can tolerate that sodium content. I'm not doing it. You know, I had a history of blood pressure at one point, so I'm pretty watchful of the sodium. You know, so I try to stay away from the high sodium things, and I stick to like natural salts. You know, nothing wrong with sodium, because you do need sodium in your diet. But I'd rather have a product like Dr. Bird, which has more potassium in it than sodium, than the Element. So that's the only reason you haven't heard me talk about Element, because I don't use it. You have heard me talking about Mag 07, you know, Mag 007. That stuff is still kicking. I will tell you this though. I think I bought my last bottle of that Mag 07.
What? What?
Yeah. I used it for 2 months. So I've been using Mag 07 for 2 months. And Mag 07 is great. If you're new on this Zepbound journey and you're trying to get something to help you with constipation and help you move along, I would say get the Mag 07. Mag 07 is great. However, like I told you, I'm big on whole foods. I like whole foods. Like this new supplement I just got, it's not really a supplement. It's a whole food. So this whole food I found out recently has really been knocking this Mag 07 out the park. I mean, Mag 07 is great, but this new supplement, this new supplement, yeah, it gets you right.
My nigga.
And I'm gonna tell you what that is, okay? So this new supplement, my brother gave it to me. I was talking to my brother, I was telling him about the Mag 07. He was like, man, forget that Mag 07. You don't need the Mag 07. You need this. And I was like, what? What's this? I heard about it, but I never used it before. And what it was is chia seeds. Yeah, chia seeds. Those little bitty seeds that you see, and chia seeds is very powerful. I had no idea chia seeds kick the way they do. If you tried chia seeds and you see the results from chia seeds, put it in the comment below that you tried chia seeds and chia seeds has been amazing, okay? I want to hear about your experience. So I was talking to my brother. He was telling about how he put chia seeds in water, like a tablespoon and a bottle of water. And he said he let his set for 24 hours and he drank it. I'm like, no, let it set for 24 hours? Come on, not doing that. So I looked up some videos and see you only got to let it set for like 15, 20, 30 minutes tops. So what I started doing, I get a large yogurt from Kroger, right? It's like, I don't know, a couple 36 ounces, something like that. And what I do is I put a 1/4 of a cup of chia seeds in it. And I mix it up. I put a little bit more milk in it so you have time to absorb. Or you can put the chia seeds in a small glass and pour a little water in it and let it sit 20 minutes. And then just pour that into the yogurt and, take a couple bites out of it, eat it down a little bit. But I mix it up and I put it in the fridge and I just let it sit. So I don't eat it that day, but I eat it the next day. So the chia seed is soft and it's soaked up a lot of moisture in the yogurt. And that stuff is so good. Sometimes I chop up strawberry, put strawberry on it, or I put some peanut butter on it with some strawberries. And it makes a great little snack. Like I used a 000 yogurt in Kroger. That's when I eat. It's 000, like 20 grams of protein. Some of them 17, some of them 20. I haven't figured it out yet. How is 117, 120? I don't know. But if I put the chia seeds in the pudding and I eat that, and I do it twice. I eat it in the morning when I first wake up, and sometimes I eat it at night before I go to bed. I normally don't eat before I go to bed, but this right here, yeah. Eat it at night before you go to bed. It's like you're not really hungry anyway, but I do it for the cleansing. And when I tell you, let me tell you something. That Mag 07, you have movements. I mean, you have movement on Mag 07, not gonna lie. Sometimes you have movements. I mean, my movement was kind of small, it was like a lot of, not trying to gross you out, okay? Bear with me. So some of the movement was kind of small.
Oh, hey, little guy.
Sometimes it was cool, but when I tell you this chia seeds, yeah, it going down. It's going down. It's coming out. It's going down. You talking about large volume movement. So, hey, once I seen that and I felt that, I was like, oh my God, what chia seeds been there? Why no one told me about chia seeds? But chia seeds is a GOAT. I'm telling you right now, chia seed is the GOAT. It's the GOAT of bowel movement. I still take my facility and husk too. I put that in the popsicles, right? But the chia seeds give you more movement than the facility and husk do. And it's volume. I'm talking about the volume like you drunk a whole fifth of Hennessy. The next day, you know how you drink the Hennessy, the cognac. The next day you have a big movement. It's like that on chia seeds. So I'm shocked. I'm blown away actually by chia seeds. So, and guess what? I got a huge 3-pound bag of chia seed for $8. Mag 07 like $30 for 30 days. That 3-pound bag of chia seeds gonna last me 3-4 months, probably 5 months, for $8. $8. Yeah. So I didn't know chia seed hit like that. So I'm telling you all what I found out. Like I said, when I know, I share. So we grow together. Go ahead and get some chia seeds and check it out. Remember, you gotta soak them. I read online somebody unalive themselves eating chia seeds because it expanded in their intestines, and I don't know, it's an emergency situation. So don't eat dry chia seeds. If you're gonna put them in yogurt, remember, you gotta put some milk in it and let it sit. I let mine sit overnight, okay? Put the chia seeds in there, I let it sit overnight, then I eat it. Chia seeds been rocking out. I'm gonna get to the heart of the video right now. So, like I said, it's been some good and been some bad. My good is my triglyceride went down. So I did my lab work and my triglyceride was 156, right? And this was back in July, right? So I just had my lab work done September the 4th, and now my triglycerides down to 69. That's like great news, right? That's awesome, awesome work. Next is my total cholesterol. My total cholesterol was 256 in July. I have not been on Crestor. I've not been on no other medicine at all to bring my cholesterol down. But my cholesterol down to 189. My total cholesterol down to 189 now. So it's within normal range. That's awesome, right? My good cholesterol, the LDL, now that one you want up. And they said optimum is over 50. Mine was at, I think it was at like 29. Now it's at 36. So it's moving in the right direction, you know, and I'm just super happy about that. Now it's time for the bad. Now this is where you get bad at, okay? So I was on Zepbound. One thing I was worried about is like, I told you, like I couldn't walk, I was stiff, couldn't move, and my C-reactive protein was high. Like my C-reactive protein was high, like it was like 14. Like normally you want under 3, high is 8, I was at 14. So I was like, wow, I got all this inflammation in my body. You know, I was suffering from some Graves' disease that I don't know what happened. I had that, you know, I had the jab, the other shot. And once I had the other shot, all of a sudden I started developing heart palpitation like a couple months after that. And I was like, what's wrong? I went to the doctor and it was like, my heart rate is off. I had tachycardia. And I was like, how do I get that? And it looked at my marker and it was like, I'm gonna get you tested for autoimmune, and couldn't find out. It was like, you have Graves' disease. I'm like, what? Hypothyroidism. I'm like, nobody in my family has hypothyroidism ever. And and it's just weird that I had just had a physical like in March of that year, and I had the shot in April of that year, and then by June, now I got hypothyroidism with Graves' disease, right? Yeah, that was the last shot I took. But anyway, so I was dealing with hypothyroidism, so my C-reactive protein been high ever since. So it's been kind of high, right? But I read that Zepbound help reduce inflammation in the body. So I was thinking like Zepbound is gonna help me, gonna lower my inflammation in my body, and maybe my C-reactive protein is back to normal, because I feel great now. I can move, I can walk, my back isn't locking up, I don't feel stiff and tight all over. Like, I felt great on Zepbound. So when I had my lab work, well, my C-reactive protein is up to 27. Hey, I almost passed out. I was like, 27, do I need to be in a hospital right now or something? Like, what is going on? Like, 27 is like crazy. I'm like, wait a second, it went from 4, it doubled? And I'm thinking like, why would it double? So I'm calling my doctor like, hey, do I need to go to ER right now? And it was like, no, just come in, we're gonna test you, and we'll do an autoimmune test. Now remember, this is a whole new doctor for me. So I'm like, okay, I haven't did that in a minute. You know, so I'll come in and do another test. She was like, you know, sometimes the test will be off. We'll do another test just to make sure your C-reactive protein was that high. So I was like, okay. So I gotta go in for another test. That's coming up next week. Next Monday, I think it's coming up. I gotta go and get some more labs work done. So that's gonna be interesting to see the second test on my C-reactive protein, see if it went up or was it really that high. And then from there, we're gonna go from there. So you're gonna see about maybe, the last time I had a test, my Graves' disease was in remission. And I don't know how I got in remission, because my Graves' disease was still popping. Like I guess the antibody in your blood for Graves was still there. And the only thing I did differently, I started taking this stuff called Gut Revive, because I read about you can have leaky gut and that can cause autoimmune issues. So I started taking Gut Revive, and when I took that for a month, after that month I took the Gut Revive, all of a sudden my Graves' disease went into remission. And I was like, what? And I was like, yeah, you have Graves, but you don't have it anymore. You still have the antibodies in your blood. Maybe you gotta clear it out. And I was like super happy, because I'm like, yes, I don't got Graves no more. You know, my body fixed itself. You know, the Graves' disease still going, because I just got tested again, and it was still in remission. However, my TSH was still kind of low. So I'm doing another month of Gut Revive right now, and I'll keep you posted on that. So right now I'm still waiting on the CRP test to see what it's going to be. And oh man, pray for me, y'all. Now on to the next journey. So that was one bad thing, okay? But like I said, I got multiple bad things. Three bad things, okay? So 3, 1, 2, 3. So the first one is this high CRP, right? And also, well, SED, SED level is high too. It was like 36, that was high. It means long-term inflammation, what the doctor told me. So that was high also. So 4 things. The next thing is on the list is that it's a whole nother journey. And fellas, if you're out there and you've been through this, please let me know. My testosterone low. Like, what? Like, huh? Like, what? My testosterone is low. When I say low, I'm 44 years old, right? And why I got testosterone of a 90-year-old man?
I'm an old man, Anthony.
Like, my number is like, I was like 194 on my test with my testosterone. I'm like, whoa, what can we do? Why my testosterone so low? And guess what? It's another doctor. So I'm going to a urologist now. And I went to the urologist, they pulled some blood work. I went early in the morning because they want to get a test when my testosterone was the highest in my body. So I had a second testosterone test. I don't know the results yet, but when I get the results, I'll let you know. But right now, they're doing tests to find out why my testosterone is low. So hypogonadism, they call it. And it's different treatment they got for it. It can be another injection of steroids or a gel. I'm not taking a gel. I got little kids. I don't want my little daughter and my son talking with a deep voice, have a beard or a mustache because they hug me all the time. So I'm probably gonna do the injection. So I'm not gonna do the pellets. I'll do the injection. Do old school, you know. But from what I've been seeing is that if I do TRT, they call it TRT, testosterone replacement therapy. So they call it TRT. They say if you take TRT with GLP-1, it's like a Batman and Robin. And actually the TRT help reserve lean muscle mass. So I don't have to worry about losing muscle mass. And also it will help me lose weight as well. So I'm open. Let's first find out why my T is so low. And because I had kids and everything. So I'm like, why my testosterone low? But, you know, I'll find out. The doctor did the test. He did a full panel test on me. So we're going to find out. And I'll keep you posted on that. And the fourth thing was my estrogen was high. Yeah, I'm a straight woman, y'all. I'm trying to convert into a woman.
Oh, Lord. Again. Again. Nothing new. Nothing changed. Same old.
I'm converting. I've been in Atlanta too long. Yeah, my estradiol is high. My estradiol was like 48. And it's supposed to be under 40. They said optimal range for a man estradiol is to be around 20 and 48. So that's high. So the doctor was helping me about some of my testosterone could be converting or aromatizing into estrogen. So, hey, this is all new for me. Like I said, it's a whole nother journey. I've been watching a lot of people videos on testosterone. So if there's any men out there that's, you know, doing hormone replacement therapy, or any women out there that doing hormone replacement therapy, you have a history with that, put it in the comment below, hit me up, let me know how's it going. Fellas, let me know how's the TRT going if you're taking it. I've been reading about the side effects, kind of got me nervous, but those side effects was Zepbound too, so I'm taking that, no side effects. So that's it. So that's the kind of good and not so good news is just, you know, some tests are great, testosterone low, estrogen high. So I just gotta it's a fine balance. So once I get that balance, I'll keep you posted, keep you updated about everything going on. All right, let me tell you about the weight loss. So far I've been on Zepbound. You know, I was 336 pounds when I started Zepbound, and that was 3.5 months ago. So I've been on Zepbound, I've been doing my thing, and today I'm down to 291. Well, 291.2, you know, so I feel great about that. How much weight is that? 291, 230, that's 45 pounds I lost in 3.5 months. 45 pounds in 3.5 months? Come on, this is easy. I mean, it's easier. No. I had to get used to eating like this. So now since I'm used to eating like this, it's easier than, this is better than any diet I've ever been on. And I'm very happy. Right now, I don't know how I feel about this surgery. I don't know how I feel about this gastric sleeve no more, because if I'm losing weight like this now, can you imagine if I stay on it and stay in a year, how much will I be lost in a year? I lost 45 pounds in 3.5 months. So in 7 months, will I be lost 90 pounds? Hey, it's worth finding out. I want to go. I'm still gonna move forward with the surgery, but I might not pull I might not pull it yet. I might not do it yet. I might have to wait. They did tell me I got 2 years. Once I complete the setup, I got 2 years before I can have the surgery. So I'm just not. And then they got this new drug coming out, Retatrutide, and that stuff is better than Zepbound from what I've seen. I can't wait to get that. And Eli Lilly make it, the same company that makes Zepbound. So I'm super interested in that. It's a triple agonist. It do the GLP-1, the GIP, and glucagon. And glucagon is supposed to be like, it burns fat. It turns your body to a fat burning machine. And also the medicine preserve your muscle at the same time. Like, can you imagine that? 2026 is gonna be crazy. I'm telling you right now. 2026, when that come on market, I'm getting on that. Yeah. Cause you talking about, let's say people in the study was losing 30% of their body weight. I'm like, what was it? 42 weeks? That's way faster than Zepbound. It makes Zepbound look like an old medicine. It makes Zepbound look like Ozempic.
Got him! Got him!
Zepbound look like Ozempic, yeah. I mean, Ozempic good. You know, I'm glad I'm not taking Ozempic. I'm glad I'm on Zepbound. I think I got put on the right one. But that's it. So that's how much weight I lost so far. 45 pounds down. If you'd like to comment, please share the video out to your friends and your family. Let them know there's other people out there on the GLP-1 journey. I may be on the TRT journey also. Not sure, but I'll let you know and keep you posted. All right, thank you all your love and support.